Big Boss with another great video. Tonight I want to talk to you guys about Ethereum and what's going on the centralized exchanges. Today is the 16th of January 2021. Folks, this article came out yesterday. It's on Cointelegraph. If you're interested, the name of the article is "Exchanges Running Out of Ethereum with Reserves Plunging 27% in 48 Hours." I'm going to say that again. The Ethereum reserves plunged 27% in 48 hours on centralized exchanges. So let's just go through this article and talk about the ramifications of what this really means. Analysts predict that Ether may soon hit a new all-time high after Ethereum reserves on centralized exchanges fell by 27% in 2 days. The amount of Ether held on exchanges has plunged over the past 2 days, with CryptoQuant data indicating that just 8.1 million Ethereum is currently sitting in the reserves of centralized exchanges. The acceleration of Ethereum being taken off the exchanges was highlighted by Nugget News' Alexander Saunders, who noted a 10% drop in Ether reserves on centralized platforms on the 14th of January, from 11 million down to 10 million over 24 hours. Exchanges will run out of Ethereum in 10 days at this rate. Earlier today, Saunders noted that the decline in Ether reserves has escalated by a further 20%, leading him to suggest that centralized platforms may run out of Ethereum in the next 48 hours. 48 hours, folks, would put us, this article was put out on the, this was put out on the 15th. Well, that would be tomorrow, the 17th. Okay, the 17th of January 2021. Listen to this statement. Exchanges, by Alex Saunders, exchanges could be out of Ether within 48 hours. Demand has skyrocketed. Exchange reserves fell 20% from 10 million to 8 million in the last few hours, with targets of 5,000, 10,000, and 20,000 long term for the price of Ethereum. I doubt any hodlers will sell their Ether in the 1 to 2,000 range. Other data providers also show that exchange balances have fallen by 42.5% since tagging an all-time high of 14.1 million in mid-May 2020. Data from Glassnode indicates that Ether reserves on centralized exchanges have not been this low since July of 2018, and we know what was going on in 2018. We're coming off of the top of the bull run. As of this writing, only 7% of Ether's circulating supply is held on exchanges. Saunders interprets the data as suggesting an explosive bull run into new all-time highs is imminent for Ether, stating, "We all know what happened when demand outstripped supply of BTC. It quadrupled in 90 days." I guess he's suggesting that the price of Ethereum could quadruple in the next 90 days. So right now we're looking at a $1,100, $1,200 Ethereum. Okay? So CryptoQuant data shows that exchanges BTC reserves have fallen 21% since posting of all-time high, nearly 3 million during March 2020. However, the recent acceleration in Ether being taken off exchanges far outpaces that of BTC. So it's moving faster than BTC. Exchanges BTC reserves only fell by 4.5% since October 21st, while Bitcoin's price increased 230% from roughly 12,000 to 40,000. So there's where he gets that factor 4 from. However, 600,000 of the recently moved Ether has been attributed to an internal transfer between Bitfinex's cold wallets, one of which is believed not to be recognized by CryptoQuant. A further 2 million Ether that has left exchanges was identified as being moved to decentralized finance platforms, Gnosis. According to crypto market data aggregator into the block, Ether is currently exhibiting numerous bullish signals, including bid to ask volume imbalance of almost 9%. Folks, reading this article, and if you look at my previous video about Ether and my price prediction for Ether, this came after my price prediction. When you look at what the developers doing on top of the Ether stack and what they're doing with the Ether blockchain and how profuse the Ethereum blockchain is being used to create these tokens for numerous DeFi projects, you turn around now and you see that Ethereum is flying off the shelves at a rate that is borderline incomprehensible. I mean, the man just told you, look, you're out of Ether in 10 days if this keeps up. And then they have indications it may be 48 hours. It might be tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. We are looking at Ethereum exploding on the week of 18 January 2021. The same week that we see XRP facing the charges along with Coinbase with regards to how XRP was run and could possibly be considered a security. All of this is happening on the same week. All of it. Possibly the most exciting week in the crypto space. The next 2 weeks could be the most exciting weeks that we have seen. We will be watching. I hope you'll tune in. I hope you've enjoyed this video. We will be following up to see what happens in the next 48 hours as well as the next 10 days. I'm sure someone's tracking right now how much Ether is still on centralized exchanges. We might start a countdown on that as soon as the countdown on XRP being delisted ends. We might start a countdown on how long it's going to be before we run out of Ether on centralized exchanges. If you've enjoyed this video and are not a subscriber, please like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. This is life-changing, could be life-altering information for people looking for a financial gain. Of course, this is not financial advice. This is strictly research. But I think it's very clear now that when we see what has happened with Bitcoin and what has happened with Ether in the past, and the fact that we're running out of Ether on the exchanges, I think that's pretty clear to me. If you've enjoyed this video, come on, throw up the likes and shares, and I'll catch you on the next one.